Okay, so this is Curtis Ebling, and for my fall 2017 Vision Tech project, I decided to convert a Raspberry Pi into a Google Home. So I started out by number one getting all the parts that I needed, which they're shown here how they connect to the Pi, which number one, I needed the Pi itself with the power cord that came with it to supply power to the Pi, the speaker here, which will provide a way for the audio to run through from the Google, um, the HDMI to VGA adapter, which allowed the Pi to connect to a monitor, and the micro USB, or not micro, a USB microphone, which allows for the voice recognition for the home. Also, I needed a micro SD card, which allowed me to store information on it so I could use the Pi. And I already had a keyboard, mouse, and a monitor to work from. So after I first started the Pi, I had to download a Raspbian, which Raspbian is a basic operating system for the Pi to run on. So once I got that and finally booted the system up again, I put the micro SD card into a reader and plugged it into this laptop and put on the SD card using Etcher, which basically is a much easier way to put a large file onto a SD card, and I put this AIY projects file onto the SD card, which this file is from a kit that Google was selling a while back that included a circuit board thing called the Voice Hat, which went on top of the Raspberry Pi here, which would basically do all this for you. But since I did not get the kit, I decided I did it all myself by doing different coding in the Pi itself. So first I had to go onto the Pi and to the dev terminal, opening up different text files, which in those I would have to change a few things in the lines of code to, for starters, allow the Pi to change audio and voice coding. So basically this is the preparation step. So after that I actually went in to change the audio and voice file to force the sound out of the speaker and to force voice through this microphone. So after that was done, that's pretty much all the coding you need to do. And then I would go onto the Pi and open up a web browser, which in this case Google, because it's a Google Home, and I would press this microphone button, which would start the voice recognition. And here's what it actually looks like.
How do you spell pneumono-ultra-microscopic sylviovolcanic coniosis?
According to dictionary.com, an obscure term ostensibly referring to a lung disease caused by silica dust, sometimes cited as one of the longest words in the English language. 1962, a facetious word alleged to mean the lung disease caused by the inhalation of very fine silica dust, but occurring chiefly as an instance of a very long word, OED.
So I pressed the button, I asked a question, and just like on any phone, it recognized the voice and plugged it into the search bar, and it verbally gave me an answer back, which is the premise of the first Google Home. And that is where I wanted everything to be. So that was my 4-week project.